Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let me be sure you all can hear me. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, Adidion. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, Big Marcel. Oh, great, 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 great. Great. Welcome, welcome. So first person today was Solomon Edidion, and second person today is Big Marcel. Great. Thank you. Great, great, great. Let me just announce to the group that we are live. All right. All right. All right. Great to have you guys here. Great to have you guys. Share the link, smash that like button. Let's get people on. Let's get people on. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Let's get people on. Hello, Emmanuel Augustine. Share the link to anybody interested. We're about to go deep into what's happening today in the Forex market. We are officially starting this week. Let's look at the news first and see what's going on. Oh, wow. CPI today, but for the CAD dollar, for the Canadian dollar, by 1:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We're just three. What's going on? Where is everyone? Where is everyone? Share the link. Share the link. Get everyone on. So the GJ, guys, the GJ, that GJ, I told everybody to run. Hi, good morning. That one I told everybody to run. Oh, see, today is moving so nicely. Oh, looks like the buy has started on GJ. Whoa, look at that spike. Wow, wow, wow. That was close, guys. Hey, GJ. No, no, no. GJ is not all right. The welter, this is too much. Some people can't make it. What, sorry, Big Marcel, what do you mean? You're in the buys. Great job. Hello, good morning, Onyinye. Ah, so good to see a female here. Jeez. It's raining. Oh, It's not raining around here, so I don't know. So that sell was complete, guys. Look at that. That sell was complete. That sell was complete. Now the buy looks like it has started. Yeah, the buy looks like it has started. And I analyzed this for you guys yesterday and wanted to catch the counter trend. You see why I'm very, very careful with counter trends. Look at how it went back up, spiked everything, and wow, wow, wow. You can't make this thing up. You either know it or you don't. So if you're in for the buys, great job. The truth is I would really want to see some kind of now there's been a change of character now. There's been a change of character. All right. It looks like the buy has started. I've seen the change of character that has happened now. So we just need to see if it's going to continue to the upside. We want to see a pullback anyways, but there's really nothing to pull back to if you ask me. Really nothing to pull back to. Let's start from the beginning so we know what we are handling. All right. Anybody that has been following me knows that I analyze the buys took you out. You got in too early. You got in too early. That's why I always have to wait for your confirmation. So anybody that knows me knows that I trade GJ a lot as well. And we can see that it's in between here and here right now on the weekly time frame, and from here we are looking for buys. Okay, now the buy started here, went up, came back to continue the buy. All right, however, there is a sell to confuse people as well, so people want to catch the sell and the buy, but this in time is liquidity waiting to be snatched. All right, when it comes to the left shoulder and dump. So it's not yet there. It's not yet there. But you can see all this being created is liquidity. Let me open this up so everybody can see. Hi, Mr. Deborah. Okay. So this is liquidity being formed. So you want to be on the right side of the market. So we want to buy into a zone for the sell. All right. Or even higher. So let's go back to the daily and let's see what's really happening. Okay. I'm just trying not to clean this off. Would you like me to start from the beginning? Just put it in the chat box. We could get a new broker and we start from the beginning. Okay. All right. So looks very much like the buy is about to start from here. So we're waiting for those buys to come and continue. And you can clearly see this thing looks like she's already pushing up. I missed that entry. I missed it. I missed it. I missed that entry. Hopefully she comes down a little bit more. So we want to see if she's going to, if this push now is going to clear all that liquidity and, come to the next shoulder on here for possibly the next sell. All right. So there's a zone here. So there's every possibility it would come, sweep all that liquidity, tap. It could be here too. There's a beautiful wick here. Let's go to the 1 hour so we see more structure. We'll see more structure. Yeah, there's a wick here that could also be a roadblock for this. On the 1 hour, it's telling you that you should be waiting with my QML strategy. It's telling you that other block there looks nice. But in all, we want to see a buy. Seriously, That buy is serious. Okay. Now, I'm sure this confused a lot of people. All right. This is GJ. This is GJ. I could start from the beginning because I know a lot of people don't understand what we are doing, but I don't want to mess up my. So let's see. Okay, so this is GJ. Let's start from the beginning. All right. Now, GJ, I always teach you all, please don't hesitate. Always try, especially if you know you've not chatted it up before. Always try, because I cannot see this on this particular broker, only FXCM. It gives me much data, so I know it is a downtrend, it is a sell trend. Okay, but no problems. Let us analyze what we see here. Now we see that the market is reacting to this point right here. Okay, however, it hasn't broken this low. All right, it hasn't broken this low. It hasn't broken this low. So therefore, you can't say it has started selling. Instead, it's creating, it comes down and it's still doing that. So let's zoom in to see how this place looks. Now we are concentrating on this zone. All right, we are concentrating on this zone. Smash the like button, guys. Share the link. Let's get everyone on. We are concentrating on this zone right here. Now, looking at this zone, you can even clearly see like a small trend is being formed around here. But let's get down to the weekly, so we'll see more structure. All right. I've analyzed GJ 100 times, like from the beginning. Like if you've been following me, you should have mastered what to expect with GJ by now. All right. So she's been going up, came back, tap into this place, and trust me, it's continuing the buy. All right, it's continuing the buy. So what do you want to do? You know that, okay, she's been going up, but she's been giving this beautiful trend line liquidity right here. All right, but you know that it is buying. You know it is buying. All right. Now, if I were just going to focus on this place, I would say, okay, let's see what's going on. And you can clearly see the market came in right there and tapped for the next zone to buy. So the buy continues from there. All right, so let's see the daily. Now she's only reacting to this zone. All right, but we know the buy has started from here. All right, we know the buy has started from here. Calm down, don't rush into it. Just calm down, okay? Calm down, don't rush into it. So we are watching from this zone to that zone, and we are waiting for the next buy. So that's the daily. And let's look at the 4-hour for more structure. All right, so this is what's happening. On the 4-hour, we can clearly see that break of structure to the upside, and she's been giving us break of structure. This in fact, this is the last break of structure right here. Last one right here. That's the last one right there. All right, that's the last break of structure to the upside. Now, of course, what we are noticing here is the market. Now, for those that don't know what flip zones are, okay, the question now is it going to come down all the way here to take off? No, there's been a flip zone around here. And I know a lot of people don't know flip zones, but flip zones, here is a flip zone here. Okay. All right, there's a flip zone here. Now we want to know, we're going to take it from this place to here. And trust me, the market is resting on where it's expected to buy around here. But this is just the 4-hour. This is the 4-hour. All right, that's the 4-hour. Let's see how it looks on the 15 minutes. Sorry, 1 hour. I would have gone down to the 1 hour. 15 minutes could be too much. Could be too much. Let's go back to the 1 hour. Let's see something. Nigerian network. All right. So the market came into this zone. All right. And since she got into this zone, she's giving us change of character. She's giving us break of structure. And yeah, you should be going in for the buy now. Buy now. Give me a second, guys. All right. So I just got in for a buy. I hope you're all into. All right. So yeah, you should be getting in for that buy. I want to see that buy take out this high. It's a long one. Oh. If it does right by God, it is a long one. But to be very, very careful, to be very, very careful. All right. To be very, very careful. We want to be taking our profits, because we can see here is a sell zone. This area is a sell zone. All right. We are expecting that this thing sweeps all the liquidity. We expect it to sweep all that liquidity. If you go back to the 4 hour, all right. If you go back to the 4 hour, we're expecting that she should at least sweep all that liquidity to continue the buy up. But the safest thing is to just take it here. All right, take it there. There's an equal high here. There's a lot of liquidity expected to, but I would love to take it here. It's a swing trade for me. I will take to this zone. All right. So if you're in on that trade, congratulations. You made the right choice. All right. So we are currently in. So that's the flip zone that I was able to find. And I knew, all right, okay. Yeah, break of structure was here, but a flip zone happened. And now it came back to that flip zone. Okay. And we measured from that zone to that zone for us to get the entry around here. And not just that entry, we can see that the entry has clearly given us a nice, in fact, change of character, break of structure to the upside. So that buy is valid right now. All right, that buy is very valid right now. Yeah, that buy is very valid right now. So just hold on. Make sure you don't over leverage. GJ looks good. So, hi, great job. I didn't even see. That's the thing. If you are most of the time as a coach, you see that your students are more attentive. I'm busy, so I didn't even know that it had reached that zone yet. I didn't know it had reached that zone yet. Okay, just give me a second, guys. So I'm coming in quite late, actually. Coming in quite late, but it's fine. It's fine. Let me just set my SL, guys. My SL is around here. Okay. Okay, so we are good. We are good. So smash that like button. Smash that like button. We're making money already. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Share the link and let's move on to the next one. So for gold, gold, Gold. So yeah, yesterday on TikTok, I explained something about gold. We were even waiting for it to come up on a very small time frame because this is where we want to buy gold. But I'm going to take it back so that you people can understand what you're waiting for here. Share the link, guys. Tap that like button. Keep tapping, keep tapping. All right. So let's see. Um, we were expecting it to come back up to this zone to sell down to where we are waiting for the original buy. So she missed it, her entry so slightly, but want to see her clear all that liquidity, come back into this zone. All right, 3241, and sell into where we want to take the buy. But this is the this is what, okay, this is the 30 minutes. It was in the 5 minutes we got this trade idea. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, so yesterday live we were waiting, but she didn't come back there. We were waiting for gold to actually come back to the zone for the next move of the sell. So people were already in, they were happy that they left us behind. But I told my people, just wait, just wait, just wait. It could pull back up. Now, if you look at what's happening here, it started dropping from even this zone, all right, then went back up, couldn't break this high, and gave us another low down here. All right. Now, that is a real break of structure. But a lot of people, they enter too early. All right. So we are waiting for the market to pull up to this area, because if I'm going to be using my FIB, you can see around this area is where we're waiting. Put it in the center. Around this area is where we're waiting for the sell to continue. All right. Around there is where we're waiting for the sale to continue. I know a lot of people are like, but this SL is too much. I'm sorry. The way I set my SL, I set it according to structure. I don't use any number of pips. All right. I don't use any number of pips. So please do not over leverage. You can use your MT5, set your entry with 0.01. See if it gets here, how much will you lose? Can you stand it? All right. That's how to do it. Don't so use the right leverage. Use the right leverage so that you won't be caught, on a bad drawdown. So once I see my structure, that's how I do my SL. I don't use any particular number of pips to set SL. I use my structure to set SL. So if it gets here, I expect to see a pullback. So use your 0.01. If you know anything more than that, if it hits your SL, you're losing more than you bargained for, then use the proper lot size. That's just the way it is. So you don't over leverage. So right now, I want to see it come back up, pull when it gets here. All right, it might even, people are even looking at this zone, but because I know where the break of structure is, I am actually waiting for it way up a bit. 3240, 3240, between 3240 and 3230. That's where I'm waiting for that entry. All right, and I want to see it pull down into where I'm waiting for the buy. All right, so I'm just going to pull out that buy there. So around this zone for the buy, let me come down to the 15 minutes so I can see what I'm doing. Oh my God, network. Okay. Yeah, I want the buy to be around there. Okay. So we're going, as in, if we catch this buy, we are going at least to the next zone above this area. All right. Let me see how it looks on the 1 hour. Yeah, you can take it to this zone. This zone is too conspicuous to reject like that. It could take us all the way up, but I mean, you can be taking money from around this zone, starting here. There's something I cannot deny on this zone here. Look at that rally down here. It's very dangerous. So can take, it's a long way up. Anyways, it's a long way up. On the 4 hour, let's look at it to see the right TP. But I mean, you can take your money and bounce. You don't have to pack all the pips in the world. You don't have to pack all the pips in the world. Trust me on that one. Yeah. So wow, she's pushing up on the 4 hour. Look at that candle. Woo! Look at that candle. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. We could take our first money here where we are seeing, aha, this is better. I like this one. So TP, this is like a 1:2, almost 1:4. So not bad. So if she pulls back down, we're expecting it to push up. At least let it clear all this liquidity. There's even something here we did not see before. There's something here. So I want to see it do that, come back to this zone. So we're going to be waiting, okay? We're going to be waiting. But if you're interested in catching the sell is almost there. The sell is almost there. The sell is almost at, but it's really dangerous. Remember, it's a counter trend. It's a counter trend. So don't over leverage. It's a counter trend, okay? Don't over leverage. Network. All right. Don't over leverage, ladies and gentlemen. It's a counter trend. We just want to catch that quick move to the downside and wait for the real deal around here. I want to buy around here. Okay. So we just want to catch it. So it's a counter trend. Don't put all your money in it. Okay. Um, so we've done GJ. Let's see. We've done GJ, we've done UJ. We were waiting for something on UJ. I dropped it yesterday. Okay. Just hope she hasn't left us behind. Just hope she hasn't left us behind. Yee, that was close. That was really close. Yeah. So I gave you this trade from the 4 hour time frame. Please, my people, wait for confirmation. Don't just go in. Don't just go in. Wait for your confirmation. I gave you this on 4 hour time frame. That's where I got this trade idea. I posted it in the Telegram channel. Okay, so she hasn't gotten there yet. But when she does, please wait for extra confirmation on the lower time frame so that you are not in too early. And I've seen this kind of thing play out. There was a time I was crying about G card, a trade that I missed. Okay, I could clearly see the trend. Everything was fine. But to take off from where it was meant to take off, it refused. So you have to just wait. Just wait for, especially if the trade idea is from a high time frame, okay? Especially if the trade idea is from a high time frame. So be careful, wait for that confirmation on a smaller time frame, okay? That would be nice. So we'll wait for that. I already dropped it in the Telegram channel. Um, so we've done GJ, we've done UJ, we've done gold. Let's see GU. I was waiting for something on GU. I did it with them on TikTok as well. Ah, no. Is it activated? Come on, yo. Oh, I don't think so. No. Hold on, hold on. Hold up, hold up. We were waiting for extra confirmation. That was why I drew this. Okay, she has given us the extra confirmation. Sorry, where's my feed? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It looks like the GU sale has started. Hey, it looks like the GU sale has started. For those that join me on TikTok, you know what I'm about, but I'm gonna do it with you from the beginning. For those that are joining me on YouTube. So, all right. So let's look at it on the monthly. Um, okay. Of course, I'm seeing a nice sell trend. All right. So she's come back to this zone here. She's come back to this zone here. All right, beautiful sell zone right there. Question is it ready to sell? Which is what we are waiting for. That's the monthly, the weekly. Let's see. Um, the rejections are becoming much from that zone. That's a lot of rejection there with the candles on the weekly time frame. And this is a new week. Look at that. It hasn't even reached, it's already rejected. Let's look at how that zone looks on the daily. All right, so on the daily has told us sweep of liquidity here, change of character here. So that's what we're seeing on the daily. Okay, sweep of liquidity here. Can you guys still see my screen? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Don't leave me hanging. Please support my ministry by smashing the like button. Yeah, so that's a sweep of liquidity at the top. All right, this is my favorite pattern, and we can clearly see change of character right there. All right, now looks very much like this beautiful zone is holding, but we want to be sure. Let's see how it looks on the 4-hour, please. Let's see. Oh, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. But now there's a bit of a problem. Yeah, we want to see sweep of liquidity. Yes, that's what we want to see. We want to see sweep of, this is the 4-hour. We want to see, we want to see sweep of liquidity before the entry. So if we're looking at it here on the 4-hour, she might still come up a little bit. Okay. So we have to be very careful with GU. Let me see. It's actually at the, I'm telling you, it looks very much like this liquidity will hold. This is the 4-hour and it's looking nice. It's looking really nice. That area here that keeps touching. But this is 4-hour. Let's wait for extra confirmation. What do you guys think? This is good. This is the entry, but I want us to see more. This is good for aggressive traders. They're already in on that sell. They're already in on that sell. I'm telling you. Network is really poor today. All my charts are just hanging. All right. So this looks so good. Like after this here, look at all that liquidity it came to sweep. All that liquidity. Yeah, it looks good. But I would love to see more. I want from this area, I want to see more. I want to see evidence that she's ready, you know. I don't want to just go in like that. See that zone here, sorry. See that zone here, looking like it's waiting to just give us problem. So let me see on the 15 minutes. Let me concentrate on what's happening there and see if it is ready for us on the 15 minutes. You know, we always wait for confirmation here. We don't just jump in. All right. So just give me a second. Let's see. Aha. Oh, looks like it started. So I was saying, that was what I was telling them on YouTube. that we want to wait for that zone to be broken. Now, the 15 minutes, this zone got broken nicely. And not just break, there's a break and close. And she pulled back. She pulled back nicely. This one, if you can't even see the structure you're looking for, you just know the sell has started. Okay, so this was it. Yeah, that was what we were waiting for. Looks very much like that sell has started on GJ. On GU, sorry, on GU. Yo. Why so slow today? Maybe because of the rain. I can hear the thunder now. All right, so this would be a nice swing. That sell has started though. We'll look for how to get in. We'll look for how to get in. This is a 1:7 I'm looking at here. Even if you take it at this other block here, at this beautiful other block here, it's still a one, almost a 1:3.89. So yeah, if you're being a very careful person, there's something here. So yeah, that sell has started. Yeah, it's raining everywhere. Yeah. 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 It's the network is not really strong, but we're almost done. Some to do. Okay, so GU has started that move. Oh. It has started. Let's see if we can find for those that didn't get in. GJ has started. She's left me behind. GU. Yeah, the trade has started for GU. Okay, so let's watch and see how this goes. All right, let's watch and see how this goes. All right. Let me now check my crypto. See, we did. Ooh. BTC hits TP, ladies and gentlemen. We did it on TikTok. BTC hits TP. Come on now. All right. Now it looks like it's getting ready to sell. It looks like it's getting ready to sell. But that buy was sweet. That buy, oh no. That buy was beautiful. That buy was beautiful. I'm not even trading BTC. I don't even want to look at it because it's awkward. It's really awkward. It looks like it wants to start the sell now. Hey. Okay, so let's see. Let me see something. Give me a second. That's it. That's it. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Okay, hopefully it comes back in there to continue the sell. Maybe I'll just keep BTC for my VIPs. Then later. It's taking so long to load my charts. Getting really frustrating. Oh, Shaky, don't cry now. Don't cry. There is market doesn't run away. Market know they wrong. Okay? There are many other trades to take. I didn't take it too. Did I die? I didn't die now. Great job, Big Man Sell. Okay, Onye says, can we sell on GU? Oh, yeah, if you can, I would love to see a pullback. For GU, I would love to see a pullback. I don't jump into trades like that. I would love to see a pullback for GU. All right, let me see. Where's my... Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to continue smashing that like button, please. Share the link too, so that people can know that my brand exists. I'm waiting for this thing. It's taking so long. So yeah, for GJ, for GU, sorry. For GU, the sell has started. I don't know how we can get in on the sell. It has gone. Oh, it has gone. It has gone. If you can, but I don't know how to jump into trades. In all honesty, I don't know how to jump into trades. It's already moving. It's already moving. Yeah, GU is already moving down. It's already moving down. So I don't know. Can wait for this zone to break. Let's wait for this zone to break. Then we'll wait for a pullback. Okay. That's the best we can do now. Okay, so let's look at US oil. You know, I like to trade US oil. Okay, this one is still going up nicely too. Nicely. Okay, US oil. Okay, US oil. We could start it from the beginning to look at US oil. So yeah, we know that on the monthly US oil, let me delete that. On the monthly, ooh, okay. I wanted, yeah, that was the okay. I'm gonna set another one. Oh, that was an alarm I was waiting for. So on the monthly time frame is what we see. So I'm expecting it to continue to buy from here. So I just want to go to the weekly to be sure the buy has started. We have to be very careful, especially knowing this is US oil. Okay. Shaky. Shaky wants to cry. No, come on. BTC was very dangerous. I wouldn't have entered that trade anyways because I didn't see what I was looking for. Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. So the gold sell has activated. The gold sell has activated, ladies and gentlemen. The gold sell, it's okay. In my broker, it's already activated. The gold sell already activated in my broker. Um, oh wow. The gold sell already activated in my broker. Give me a second, guys. Gold sell already. Wow. I hope it's not too early though. Because it was on the 5 minutes. We got that thing on the 5 minutes. Give me a second. I'm coming back to it. Let's just be sure I'm not making mistakes here. Yeah. So on the 5 minutes, we could see starting from this zone, we could see break of structure here. All right. So I see. So on the 5 minutes, using this break of structure, because I was using this break of structure, but it could still go up. You never know. Because I was using the break of structure, we got that entry on the 5 minutes. So I was using break of structure on the 5 minutes, not on this. So this is what happened. Let me show you guys. That's so it looks good, but let me show you what I'm talking about. So on the 5 minutes, this was the break of structure. One, starting from here, right? Starting from here. Yeah, that cell just activated, ladies and gentlemen. It just activated. So on the 5 minutes was where I got that. Okay, that was where I got that. So I saw that break of structure here and this one here. And I knew this one. Oh my God, sorry guys. This one had not been mitigated. So yeah, that was it. That was how we got in for this one. Yeah, on the 5 minutes. On the 5 minutes. So that sale just started. I mean, that sale for gold. I had to come and tell you guys because I didn't want people to kill me. Oh my God. All right. So Yeah, so I used the 5 minute structure to get that entry on TikTok yesterday. Yeah, it just triggered, ladies and gentlemen. It just triggered. GJ is on. Let's see US oil from the beginning. So yeah, we were looking for the opportunity to buy. So US oil is not activated. Remember, we saw that it came to this zone for the buy, but we've not seen a reason to buy yet. All right. So what it did was it gave us this move to the upside, came back down, was unable to break that low. All right. Was unable to break that low. It was unable to break that low. Was unable to break that low. So she's moving up. We want to see it pull back again. So if I just put, like I said, don't stress your life. Just pull your fib and you'll know where to wait for this thing. So you can see I'm waiting for it around here. I want it to come down to this zone before I think of buying US oil. And this is still daily time frame. It's far. Oh. It's far. So unless you want to sell, ooh, the sell has started to come on. What? So let me show you the sell. The sell for US oil. Oh my God. Market go sweet this week. Oh, wait till they happen. Everything just the enter. Sha. Okay. Unless you're going to take that sell down to where you want to buy. All right. I'm not very good with counter trend trading. I mean, it always turns to bite me. But these days, I think practice makes perfect. These days, it's looking good for me. So, unless you want to take that sell, US oil, all right? Unless you want to take that sell, US oil, down to where we're waiting for the buy, okay? Unless you want to take that sell, US oil, down. This is a typical heads and shoulders pattern, down to where you're going to buy. I beg you people should be smashing like button, be sharing link. I beg. Come on. All our trades are just making sense. Come on now. Let's just continue like this for the rest of the year. All right. So GJ is on, gold is on, US oil. Unless you want to do that, all right. Unless you want to do that for US oil, unless you want to do that, really. All right. Oh, somebody said, what is the entry point for gold? I mean, it's gone. Don't bother. You're already late. The entry point was 32, 32, 36. It's already gone. All right. It's already gone. Yeah. It's already gone. Chai. Yeah, that's what happened. So we got that entry on the 5 minutes. So if you got it on the 5 minutes, there's no need waiting for it to come all the way here. This one will serve. Why? There's liquidity in between. There's a break of structure here. All right. There's a break of structure here. There's liquidity in between. This is liquidity. All right. And then that week there is like a hidden OB right there. This week here. I can see sweep of liquidity on here. All right. Sweep of liquidity to the top, you know, change of character, break of structure. I mean, for the opposite, that's a very good entry. And it really rejected like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's hope for the best. Let's see what happens. It's already triggered on my own. All right. Don't rush into it though, so you don't get burned. Wait, if it pulls back a little, then you can come in. Remember, this is 5 minutes time frame. All right. So it's already on. Let's see. The last one we're going to look at is NAS. NAS, I was waiting for it to sell yesterday. Ooh, okay. Okay. Good thing that, because I noticed something about NAS, yeah? You'll be expecting I was expecting NAS to sell yesterday, but I had to give space because I know that NAS likes to clear supports and resistance. If there's a resistance on top, just expect it to clear it first before it will come down. So I realized that, and that's why I left a lot of space. Like I didn't play with it. So look at it now. Now, with all that space, it didn't hit our SLO. Remember, I told everybody just hang on, let NAS do what he wants to do. Now, look, oh, even here, let's go to the 15 minutes. This is too much. Everything is entering today. Lord Jesus, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Before Trump will come and say one thing. By 1:30, there's a serious news CPI for Canadian dollar. So look at that beautiful sweep of liquidity right there. And then she still gave us a church there. Okay. Looks nice, but if I'm going to go in, I'll wait for it to come back here, which it might never do. Yeah. Which it might never do. That's for NAS. All right. He said game over. He said game over. That's for NAS. All right. So what have we done? We've done GJ, we've done GU, we've done gold, we've done US oil, we've done NAS. Okay. If there's any other one you want me to look at with you, where are the big boys? Edidion, Solomon, Big Marcel. I think Big Marcel is fine. Augustine Emmanuel, Onyinye for being the first lady. If there's anything you want me to look at, let's look at it right before we close for today. I have only 8 more minutes left. I'm sorry, you guys came late. Solomon Ebrotitie, you're late. I'm sorry, I can't answer you. Adeshina Sulaiman, you're late. The first 3 people were Edidion Solomon, Big Marcel, and Emmanuel Augustine, the regulars. And then the lady that came in, Onyinye, you have the floor. What do you want? All right. Gold is playing. She playing. Gold is playing. Sorry, it's this one. On the 15 minutes. Okay, on the 15 minutes. USD CHF. All right, beautiful. Let's look at it together. USD CHF. All right, let's look at it together. I don't know. There are some people that really like USD. Ooh, this was that trade we took. Come on. I didn't take it seriously. That was for Mr. Deborah. He's here. We took that move and it came back again to the entry and gave us you people are joking. Habib Adelaja, you're coming to class late. You're telling me EU like you don't know the drill. You know the drill. You're late. That's why I said first 3 people. First 3 people have passed. All right. So I'm looking at this right now. You know, USD CHF is rough. Chai is really rough. The sell is going to just continue. That's all I can say. The sell is going to continue. Hang on, guys. The network is something else. And I'm running late. Kai. All right, so let's see. All right, okay. So this is the monthly, and we can clearly see that sell trend going on. All right, we can see that sell trend going on the monthly. So that was the last. Give me a second. I'm seeing something I did not see before. I'm seeing something I did not. This was the last low, ladies and gentlemen. This was the last low. Ooh, network. Something is popping. All right. So this was the last low. And so far, so good. It came back, but this was the high that gave us that low. So it came back there and started dropping again. So yeah, it's selling on the monthly. Let's look at the weekly. Yo. Network. Let's keep it going. Onyinye, sorry, network. Network, guys. Network is freezing everything. All right, let's see. The daily. So we know it's selling from here. We know it's selling from here. We got that entry. We have to just track how we got that entry. Yeah. We know it's selling. So whew, it's taking my time. All right. Time is against us. It's taking some. We would have covered a lot more today. All right. So I remember now. Now I'm seeing it on the daily. I remember how we got this zone. Wow, I did not even extend it myself. I now remember how we got that zone, and she's been selling from there. Yeah, so she's selling from there. So this is the 4 hour, and we've seen, okay, that was a nice sell. But now this is from the 4 hour. Yeah, that's the break of structure right there. And if we're going to pick it from that zone, like I told you, if I'm not seeing enough structure, I just pick. It hasn't even activated yet. This fib hasn't activated. But if it does, you want to see it pull back up to this zone for the next buy. For the next sell. All right. All right. You want to see it pull back up there to this next zone. So we're going to have to wait for this one. So I would love to see a pullback, but this zone, this has not activated. I want to see it pull back more into this area until that this is not activated yet. But use your fib, get ready for the next sell. That's all I can tell you. Just get ready for the next sell. Okay, get ready for the next sell. It could come back to this zone, but just get ready for the next sell. All right. For USD CHF, let's look at EU. Come on, we don't have all day. All right, guys. I'm so sorry about the network. The rain is disturbing it. So okay, guess what? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to check EU on my own because the network is okay, it's working now. So let's see. So yeah, I know I was waiting for EU to come down here to buy, but it never did come down. It never did come down. But she got to this zone. This is like in fact, without even looking twice, this is a beautiful sell zone here. Beautiful sell zone, and she's really hanging on there. So what you want to do is look for the reason to sell to the buy. It's exactly what gold is doing to us now. So you want to see it sell down to this zone. Let's go down time frames. I'm rushing now because I don't want us to stay so long. All right. Okay, so I want to see a reason to go in for that sell. I'm not seeing the reason yet on the 30 minutes. I'm not seeing any reason to go in yet for a sell. In all honesty, Okay, she entered there. Okay, now I see a reason. Now I see a reason. Give me a second, guys. Ooh, just like GU. Oh my God, what's happening? Everything is happening today. Looks like the sale has started, ladies and gentlemen. The sale has started, but it's I would have missed the trade because it didn't get into my zone. This is where I would have been waiting for it. So it hasn't gotten into my zone yet. All right, I'll be waiting for it around there. Okay, it hasn't gotten to my zone yet, but hey, it could have taken off from here for that sale. So yes, it would have missed my entry if I had my position around here. Okay, it missed my entry. It didn't get in. It didn't get in unless it comes back there. All right, unless it comes back there. Let's use 4 hour TP. Oh, remember we're expecting it to drop that. So okay, all right. So yeah, it missed that. This is where I would have been waiting for it. In all honesty, um, oh my God, there's a gap here. There's a gap there, but this is where I'm waiting for the buy. So apparently, you'll be expecting it to come down all the way to around this zone. Then you get ready for the buy. All right. But we're watching. I'm still watching this closely. Closely. It's crazy what's happening here because this zone is looking like a badass sell zone. I mean, look at that. Okay. And using my fib, it missed my entry by a bit, but and it's selling from there. But we don't know yet. All right. So I'm gonna be looking out for you guys. Okay. Thank you so much. I love you all for spending time with me. See you same time. See you same time next week. All right, same time next week, Tuesdays, 10 a.m. We come on live on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok as well. I go live on TikTok and join my Telegram channel. That's how you know that I'm coming up on any of these platforms. All right. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.